said that things are different when, out of curiosity, he looked at current data scientist and ML job postings. Many people wish for a roadmap, a full step-by-step for how to enter the ML field, guaranteed. For example, what are the best university majors and internships? What are the best side projects? And what Python libraries should you learn? I can relate to this. I've asked many friends for as much information as possible along each step of my job interview journey. I worried about whether I should send a follow-up email after an interview and looked in multiple online forums to see if I should. Would I annoy the interviewers, or would they be expecting it? Such a small thing caused me a lot of anxiety, and I wish there was just a clear answer instead of, "It depends," or "It probably won't hurt." This is the book I wish I'd had back then to refer to for all those questions. Now that I've been on the other side as an interviewer, I've learned what the hiring side prefers in job candidates in various scenarios. I now have first-hand answers to many questions I had in the past and more of a roadmap to entering the ML field. Although even if there were such a guaranteed roadmap, it won't be the one you are imagining. By the time I learned about the ML and data science fields, I had long ago chosen my university major, graduated, and was partway through a master's degree in economics. I didn't have any internships during university. Instead, I made and played video games and socialized in my spare time. If anything, the roadmap to an ML job is quite flexible, and even if you start a bit later, there is no such thing as being too late. When I was searching for my first ML job, I didn't do all the most straightforward things, but I was somehow able to make my way through job interviews as a student who had never done an internship. I probably knew less about the interview process than many people did, but that's why I've been able to write from a perspective of someone who didn't do all the right things and was still able to thrive in the ML field. Indeed, there are no right things, only the things that are right for your situation. I won't tell you things like, just major in subject at your university and then get an internship at company and you'll be set. I'd need to write a separate book for each different type of person. A one-size-fits-all prescriptive roadmap will fail when you encounter a point not already on the map. If you learn how to navigate without being glued to a map, you can create your own maps, regardless of the situation. In this book, I'll show you how to be a navigator and create your own roadmap, whether you are a non-STEM major, a STEM major without internship experience, have no relevant work experience, have ML work experience or non-ML work experience, and so on. As long as you stick with it, it'll be fine if you majored in something that's not often recommended. It's okay if you have previous job experience that you don't think is directly relevant to ML. I'll walk you through how to enhance and make use of your past experiences as well as how to gain additional relevant experience. I advocate for flexible and tailored career roadmaps based on your own scenario because in my own career, I've encountered many scenarios in which there wasn't one single roadmap. Landing an entry-level data scientist, ML job, as an economics master's degree student at a large public company. Landing a job with a more senior role at a startup with about 200 employees when I joined and about 400 employees at peak. Landing a job at a new mid-large public company as a principal data scientist. Depending on the industry, the company's size, the ML team size, and the company's life cycle stage, for example, startup, employers had different expectations that I needed to learn about. If I had only followed online advice or advice from people who interviewed at companies that used a different job interview process, I might have failed. No, I would have failed. Each time, I've had to change up the way I prepare and the way I interview in order to succeed. Through all my personal experiences, and literally hundreds of ML interviews, I found patterns for how to ace ML and data science job interviews and be a successful candidate. With my experiences and the lessons I've learned, it's now possible to write this book to help aspiring job candidates. Successful job candidates know what each step in the interview process is trying to assess in their scenario. Unfortunately, simply showing up and having the technical skills isn't always enough. It's like exams at school. People who look at the syllabus carefully and understand the scope of each exam.